Alright, it may not look like much has been done, but I assure you, it is a lot better than it was. Here, let me. So, all this shit is just garbage. It's gotta go, it's gotta get out of my life. Throwing the bikes up on Marketplace because we got new ones. Gonna get rid of this thing. It's a topper, a car topper that I was gonna use, but it's a little big for me. Now that I've got this black one that I may not be keeping because it's not even really mine. But I may talk him into selling it to me. So, yeah. Once these bikes are gone, let's see if I can zoom out. Yeah, there we go. Once these bikes are gone, they can go in the backyard for now in the shed. I'm gonna return the transmission jack to my buddy Jim. Post that thing up for sale. Most of this is garbage. Then I should be able to find a home for this thing. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with it. It's a lot of scrap metal, but I mean, I'm going to start practicing welding. So I've got to use my welder. I need something to weld. And then I just got to put these tools away. But it's not as bad as it looks. It's probably worse. And my gantry crane, I got to shift over this way. It actually fits back up against the wall, sorta. And then I'm thinking I might roll my toolbox over there instead and move the bench grinder over here, make this more of a fab area. I've been contemplating doing some other things, like removing the bench completely from here, putting it over here, and then kind of park the car on an angle coming in, just because of the way things have to maneuver in the driveway. But yeah, who knows? So that's what's going on. So tomorrow, dump run, get this garage taken care of so I can get the car in here, start looking at it and figure out what's going on. Till tomorrow. Hey guys, welcome back. As you can see, garage is somewhat cleaned. Mustang is in the garage. Still haven't cleaned my workbench, but it is what it is. So let's start off and introduce the car. 94 Mustang, originally a V6 car, full interior. I've replaced the seats. They've now got Corbo seats. It's got a bolt-in 6-point roll bar with removable door bars. Interior is kind of a mess because I was trying to get it fixed during sick week, sick Michigan. It's got a full stereo. It's got a Holley 6.9 dash. Nothing special really, except for this. This is my 6-liter LS single turbo, currently 7675. It's got everything: air conditioning, power steering. It's got electric power steering. Soon to have cruise control, because what race car doesn't need cruise control? Lots of relays for fans and stuff. Probably a little overkill, but it is what it is. Sorry for my dog barking in the background if you can hear it. It's got full Cobra brakes on it, or had full Cobra brakes. Now it's just got Cobra fronts from 99 to 04. The rears are just GT brakes, so I could fit some 15-inch meats on the back, which haven't gone on yet due to the centric rings. But yeah, it's very dark in here. I don't know if this will help. Yeah, there's It's a Holley 6-inch dash in there. It's got the full interior with the back seats and everything. It's got stereo in the trunk. It's got a QA1 front subframe, K-member, suspension. Rear suspension is all why is the name drawing a blank? I can't. BMR. It's all BMR. The rear suspension. Like I said, it's got full stereo, batteries in the trunk with the safety shutoff. It's got a full pipes catback system on it. So the tailpipes are resonators with dual mufflers. It's got a 3.5-inch exhaust electric cutout. So as it comes out and it transitions down under the car, the cutout is straight down. So away it goes. Hopefully no restrictions, and it did pick up a little bit. My boost controller is controlled by a VIA. It's a 1-gallon compressor tank, so I don't have to run CO2. I don't have to do anything special. I gotta fix that. That's a little loose. What else have I done? Not much. It's just works. So yeah, I've been working on this for about 3 years. First motor I had built, it blew up. It had forged pistons and rods, stock crank, but it ended up eating the #1 rod bearing, which I've been told is very weird. Shouldn't have done it, but it did somehow, because that's my luck. The block is fine. Crank could be machined, could be redone, but I think I'm just going to buy a forged crank for it and put it all back together. Just might as well have a spare block. Block is actually sitting right there. And there's my spare trans that is going to get rebuilt. So yeah, so there's the crank, and I don't know if you can see how it tore up the #1 is that bearing journal? Oh, something like that. Not sure what happened. Lots of people, many different theories on what happened, what could have happened, but I take it up to being a noob. I screwed up. I didn't do probably what I should have done, in terms of oil, in terms of break-in. So it is what it is. I take responsibility for it. It sucks. It was an expensive mistake. But then blowing up my turbo, potentially, don't know yet, haven't taken it apart. That was a learning experience as well. So what can I do? So anyway, that's the car. I'll post some more pictures of it. Oh, see, I'm out of focus here all the time. See, this is why YouTube never took off for me, because I can't do this. But I'm gonna make a try of it. So yeah. Next step is to put it in its natural position up on jack stands and pull the turbo housing off, see if there's any damage, what the damage is. Regardless, new turbo's on order. It just depends on whether I pull the whole turbo kit off or not, or if I just run it for the rest of the season, depending on what's broke or what's not broke. Either way, bumper's coming off, intercooler's coming off, so that I can see if there's any material in it, because there might be some chunks from the fins of the turbo. The front half of the turbo's coming off, so that I can inspect the housing on the compressor side, and we'll go from there. I'll check back with you in a bit. Alright, well, all the bolts are off the turbo housing. Haven't pulled it off yet, legitimately. I mean, I know there's probably some YouTubers out there that do it and like, oh, I'll put it back on for dramatic effect. But here it is, first time. There's one bolt left, but I think I can get around it, only because it's such a pain to get at. So let me flip it around. Nope. Legitimately gonna have to get this bolt out. It is not easy to get at, and I can't get a wrench on it. No, it's still working. It's coming. Oh God! Oh, oh, you can't see anything. Oh. I'm going the wrong way. I think I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I was going the wrong way. Of course I was. It really helps when you don't tighten it back up. I literally just went the wrong way, I think, again. Wow. Wow, I am dumb. But I think I can get it by hand here. Yeah. All right. There it is, last bolt. All right. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, that doesn't actually look bad at all. Like, considering how much wire I had in there. The housing doesn't look bad. Down the hole. That doesn't look bad. I mean, I think the impellers had some better days. There's a lot of... That one's missing, that one's missing, that one's missing, that one's not happy. I mean, the turbo still spins freely. Still feel some remnants. Let me grab my light here. Ugh. I don't see anything. I don't see any holes in the silicone. That was my initial thought, was that there was a hole in this. Sorry. In this pipe, like in this coupler, which is why it was whining at me. But I don't see anything. And yes, all these were zip tied tight. They are no longer, because I have cut the zip ties and pulled them back just to figure out what's going on and clean things up. But yeah, I am not sure. This thing spins so freely. I'm not sure why It's making so much noise. Alright, well, I guess bumper's got to come off now so I can get at the intercooler, which is right there. And figure out if there's any metal in there. Because that metal had to have gone somewhere. I don't think it shredded to nothing. So, who knows? We'll be back. Oh, yeah, I'm going to clean this up a little bit more. Actually, shake it out a little bit and hopefully find some more pieces, because I think there should be more than just these 3 small pieces. So, finger for reference. Pretty small pieces. And then a bunch of wire, plastic. I don't know, guys. This is it's getting scary. I'll be back in a bit. Alright, I'm back again. Looks like my intercooler may have saved my motor. I banged the one side on the ground a couple of times, and a lot more of the wire came out, as well as a bunch of the nylon braid remnants. So, bunch more little pieces. I'm not sure where this one came from, but I'll have to look. But yeah, all of that is that nylon braided wire loom, and you can see pieces of wire embedded, as well as the plastic sheathing on the wire. So, I don't know, man. I'm lucky. Not really lucky, but lucky that those big chunks didn't go through the motor, because if it did, that would have been catastrophic. And I would have been into my 3rd motor, which would not be fun. So, yeah, front end bumper off. Now to just, I'm going to pull this intercooler pipe off, and not that I think anything is in there, but just give it a good clean, because I know there's going to be some of that nylon braid stuff in there as well. But the other side looks clean, which is good. I might pull it off as well, just to inspect it, maybe pull the intake off, or off of the throttle body there. So, but yeah, I think I dodged a huge... That could have been really bad. But thankfully that intercooler. Yeah.